This is our leader on the road, folks. That is Tim Nibali. He's just gone over the top of the Bagargui. About halfway through today's stage 6 of the CCC Pyrenees. And Tim's going to give us a bit of a descending 101 here. And Phil, be surprised if we see him put our moto in a spot of bother here in a couple of kilometers. You can already see the speed is picking up. No, Phil, this is Tim Nibali. The other Nibali was dropped on the first climb. You can see he's already coming up on some of the support vehicles. He's going to blow by this car in a second. We're still in France here, but it's definitely Basque country. And the story has always been that the Bagargui is the #1 climb included in the trip because it's the only name of a col that the Englishman can say. And here we have it again. A highlight of the tour. You can see a few of the Basque fans along the road here, locals out watching the racing. Don't seem to be too interested in the action though. We're coming up on the famous Coin de Mouton, or in the Queen's language, sheep corner. And you can see they're very boisterous there today as Tim races by. Racers have been given a bit of forgiveness by the weather gods today. You can see the roads are quite dry, a few wet spots. First half of this race has basically been in clouds. And our helicopters, I'm afraid, have been grounded for the day because of the low cloud coverage. There's just no visibility from the air. So we're relying on the moto, which we only have one of. Nice big sweeper. Tim negotiates that beautifully. Accelerates out. You can see off on the horizon there maybe some breaking up of the weather. I'm hearing on race radio that the finish is dry at the moment, but we're in the Pyrenees. You never know what's going to hit them. There's also reports of high winds in the valleys. Tim is bombing this hill. This is quite exciting. He's reaching speeds of close to 70 kilometers an hour on these straightaways. You see the big sweepers. The road surface is pretty decent, not perfect. You see the moto staying on top of it. You're right, Phil. We did comment yesterday that we hadn't yet seen Tim at the front of the race in the previous 5 stages. But obviously he's been saving himself for something special on today's stage. Certainly if he can hold this performance to the end of the stage, it will be something special. With over 100 kilometers left to go and over 3,000 meters of climbing, it's going to take a big effort on Tim's part. You know, Phil, back in my day, there was one individual racer. You may recall him. His name was Eddie Merckx, one of the greatest of all times. I must say that I'd have to liken Tim's daring attempt here to finish the stage off on his own, something that only Eddie Merckx would be able to pull off in his day, and only on his best day. Let's see what Tim can achieve here. You can see we've even lost him on these bends. He's smartly used that oncoming traffic to his advantage to open up his gap a little further. Race radio reporting that Tim has taken 4 minutes out of the group behind, just 3 minutes of descending. How does he do that? Let's see if our moto can catch back up. They're not driving into ditches or knocking guys off their bikes. The motos are pretty awesome. But wait a second. Tim stopped on the side of the road. Let's listen in the race radio and see if we can hear something. Clearly he's been instructed by his team car to slow down and wait. Let's see what's going on. I don't know, Phil. How should I know?